And do have ourselves the blue Protoss player. This is herO. In the top right, our red Terran player from Team Liquid, we have Clem. Game 1 of this best of 3, and it is semi-final time. Winner plays Trap in the finals. Will Clem take it all the way? Had an early exit last week in Olimoleague. Lost to Bjorn in the first round. Looking to bounce back from that disappointing finish to maybe make the finals here today. herO just about squeezed out the victory over Dark last time. A 3-2 win. That was on Tuesday. If you want to go back and watch those games, that was a lot of fun. Definitely recommend. Getting the gas coming up, probe on the way, Iraq's in the gas building as well. Cybercore goes down, Reaper is producing as we continue to get this underway. See what Clem takes this one. We have ourselves the Reaper and about. Just going to be seeing the Marines on the way as well to follow up with. I'll see the Reaper will just scout around, and Clem just going to be cautious in these early stages against herO. In this Olimoleague semi-finals, Clem has definitely been getting the better of herO when they've played it recently. See, throw back to the most important match as well. eSports World Cup semi-finals. Clem dominates that semi-finals against herO out there on the biggest stage that StarCraft 2 has to offer currently, and you know, like I say, Clem's kept that performance up ever since then, pretty much. Now, what is the recent score? I mean, I say that pretty confidently. Let me have a quick peek what the herO Clem results actually are. I feel as though I'm trying to think, like, herO beat Clem in a series that we casted at all? I don't think so. No, since the eSports World Cup Finals, Clem 1-0, 2-0, or 2-0, 1-0 in the World Team League playoffs, and then in a couple of WardiTV Mondays, Clem went 2-0, 2-1 as well. So, yeah, I'm not wrong in thinking that when we have seen herO Clem, it has all been about Clem. We'll see if today is going to be a similar story. Let's say opening game on Amygdala. See where we take this to start out with. People coming through. Sentry fires, Reaper takes some shots again, Blink Nexus all coming over. We get a grab again, Blink Chrono boosting, Stalker, Nexus continue to come about. We got that Nexus setting up on the third base again. Robo Facility, Nexus continue to come through. Evac drops, couple Widow Mines gonna come through. Burrow. Do have our couple of Widow Mines getting some damage. I mean, that's a pretty good start. Stalker goes down over here. 5 probes go down the main base, and Clem forced a major probe pull as well. Forge coming online, the few extra probes, and the obs coming up and running as well, so we continue to get that on the go. Obviously, this is not a good start from herO. Damage taken early, and definitely struggling from this point right now, as we just have the Raven coming about. I see the Stalker's going to deflect the Raven. Yeah, medevac. He's going to drop the Widow line back in. Clem's so good at obviously continuing to try and utilize these things, as we are going to have a couple Stalkers coming around. And just seeing the cleanup going down, but a few more probes dropping is not exactly ideal for herO, who's taken a lot of damage in the early stages of this game. And is definitely not improving at the moment, so this is a pretty rough start, all said and done. Fire continues to come across. You're seeing the army continues to chase. A couple Stalkers get turned away. Chasing down to the bottom side again. Stimmin +1 coming up. Extended Thermal Lance +1 coming in as well. As Stalkers themselves continue to gather. The Bio going to get there, and Island taking some hot shots. I mean, with Clem's opening, he should be in pretty clear sailing at the moment for this game to continue through. This has been a very, very good start for him thus far. And +1 attack and extended Thermal Lance coming about. A couple Stalkers on the way. The Colossus is producing. I mean, Clem just going to sit in the corner with these medevacs. No way to stop that apart from keeping your units pinned back. And Clem begins to open up rocks on the map, which means that you are going to give more access to different places. And that's something you've got to keep track of. Something to kind of keep in mind as this game plays out is, you know, which positions can my opponent run to? Where exactly can we get to? As a CC moves into position for the third base as well, so Clem will get that third base up and rolling as well here. As a couple of sides will continually set up. Fire moves about, medevacs tank continuing over, Dark Shrine, Nexus, Probe, Zealots. All the good stuff continues through for now, as we do have our Bio going to unload in the corner, and a couple of probes going to get knocked. Just going to go chasing onto the pylon here, knock that down as well. So just going to get a little grab. Up over here, those Widow Mines get burrowed, and that's going to be Kaboom Town as the Zealots get blasted. We're going to die for the Colossus also. Clem just going to knock this one down, and he might have just won the game here because that is serious damage. Fourth base dropping. There's not a lot for herO in this game. He's 40 army supply down. I mean, it was a rough start. You just can't have a bad start against Clem. As 2024, Clem is one of the best, if not the best player in the world at the moment, and he is going to punish you for a bad start, and you just can't afford to get behind, because the way Clem plays is so punishing when you're behind as well. He's so active, he's everywhere, he moves around, he forces you out of position. If you get behind, you're going to be out of position with even less stuff than you have to really get in position with. So yeah, I mean, you can just see it here. Clem is in this base, that base, all over the place. As herO tried to recall to the main base to play defense, Clem was already in a different base than where herO recalled to. Disruptor dies, doesn't get a shot off. Clem is dominant on Amygdala. Will take the first game victory in this best of 3 semi-final matchup. I mean, I'm assuming we see a GG soon. herO is hanging on by a thread if he stays in this. I don't know if he's really clearing up anywhere either. I mean, the Bio will chase for another Colossus. I mean, you keep on losing your splash damage, it's not going to be good for you. You just can't stay in the game against that, and it is a GG. Clem takes game 1, the best of 3. Right into game number 2. As we do have in the bottom right corner of the map, our blue Protoss player, this is herO. And he's going to need some love and some backing if he is going to win this one, guys. So let's make some herO sounds in the chat. Or make some Clem sounds. He's in the bottom left. He's the red Terran. He's up a game and looking amazing. Will anyone stop him in this Olimoleague? herO will try in this game 2. to at least make him play a little longer. Force a game 3. We'll see if he can do so. Early probe across the map will be an annoyance. Always a frustrating one as that probe comes across super quickly in the game. And we'll begin to nibble the SCV. Well, we settled down. The probe continues to chase an SCV about for a few moments as well. Just going to be seeing the SCV and probe going to go back and forth for a little longer. SCV still nibbling. Probe gets pushed around. The barracks is going to finish up here as well. Just get all of that wrapping up. Then the SCV chases the probe for a little bit. And probe is going to turn. SCV will take some damage. Reaper in the orbital. On the way out. Push that simulator down. And with the Cybercore complete, we can see what tech route herO wants to aim for in this game. Number 2, do we maybe play a Stargate, play a bit safe? Do we just go blink and control the map with those stalkers, or at least attempt to? Honestly, I would not hate a Stargate. Last game went wrong early for you as herO. He is going to place it down. Yeah, it went wrong early for you as herO, and the Stargate gives you at least a chance to get into the mid-game much more frequently without taking damage, and honestly, that might not be a bad thing. Good against the drop play. Clem was all over the map with that drop play in that previous game as well, so I do not think this is a terrible time to say, you know what, let's go, let's go play the Stargate. I like it. I'm behind it. Count me in. Reaper and a couple of Marines gonna fight for a few moments, so a couple of shots coming about for a little while. Go back and forth, nothing too crazy. As we come back over. See a couple of adepts gonna go shading forward. We have to. I lost my words there, didn't I? Marines and the Reaper will try and fight with the Hellion 2. This should be a pretty comfortable defense. We pulled some SCVs to help. Nothing too crazy. Again, the Oracle is about to finish. The Orb Gate's on the way in. The couple probes are coming out as well. All of that continues into play for now as our Adept will try and reach the Hellion. That gets turned away for the moment as well. And we've seen a grab. The Reaper goes throwing down a grenade, and now the few Marines are going to come after that Adept also. Try and get a little catch on it. Playing that chasing game, Adept will get pushed back. Oracle activates, a couple of Marines are going to be in trouble. We don't mind not burrowed yet. SCVs, some of them low HP, are going to be easy targets, but we fly it. No, herO, what are we doing? Do not fly into that Widow Mine. He doesn't lose it, but I actually think it was a little unfortunate. That would have been like a split second away from going down, as Clem is just going to pick up the SCVs that take damage, because why wouldn't you just pick up the workers that are taking damage from an Oracle? Clem's micro, as always, is very fun to watch and witness, and well, that's just a fun little moment in this game as he pushes that Oracle back. Oh my goodness. It's always hilarious to watch Clem play sometimes, I don't know what it is, but sometimes he is just so obnoxious with the pickup micro. I love it. Picking up STVs against an Oracle. Phoenix and a couple of Stalkers will be there to push the medevac back out. The Widowmine will burrow. The Phoenix just about dodges away for now. A couple of additional barracks, SCVs, Siege Tank, and Marines are all producing on in. We do have a Widowmine going to hit that Phoenix there, so Phoenix will take a little bit of damage. Another Phoenix is on the way. The Oracle turns back around the bottom. The medevac is lifted and is going to go moving back through the bottom side as the Marines actually target down a Phoenix there. Gets it. Love that. Medevac very low. Viking going to show up. Is going to focus on the Oracle. Gets a step forward, and that Oracle should die. Kaboom, and the Oracle is blown out of the skies. Phoenix continues around the bottom now. See where else we can go and what else we can get up to as the factory moves forward as well. Marines and a Cyclone coming in. The Phoenix will be able to lift the Cyclone at least. The Viking going to fight the Adept Shade forward. Stalkers are going to be going down. The Siege Tank continues to trade for a little bit. The Siege Tank will live through this. I mean, there's a good few units from herO. It's getting a little bit chaotic. I love the drop of the Viking. Lands it on the ground. The Siege Tank does die, though. SCV is not finding the repair to keep it alive. Will now repair the Viking instead. And actually will live here. Two Stalkers can't do too much more. The Viking just now healthy will push into range. And I think that is going to be that for the moment as Clem will hold on. Loses a few SCVs. Up in army supply still, though. To be fair, it was not a free trade from herO, who's lost a lot in this game in general. In fact, when you look at the gas loss, herO has lost 800 gas to Clem's 300, give or take. That's a pretty significant difference, especially when a pros player wants to continue to build up those tech units, right? A couple Phoenix get there. Widowmine goes down. Again, +1 armor. The Phoenix and the Charge all coming up. Additional gateways are coming into play. Vikings continue to chase those Phoenix. Man, that Phoenix gets hunted. Again, Stimpak, Combat Shield, and +1 attack. All of that still continuing in for the moment. Viking's going to be there. Medevac drops a few units out. We'll have Clem already finding some aggression then. This is becoming very popular as well against the higher Phoenix count to just keep building Vikings, but I actually think this may be too aggressively placed for Clem. herO backs off before he loses a Phoenix, but he did get himself a Viking out of it, so I wouldn't say I hate it. And the Temple Archives coming through. The Phoenix and the +1 armor coming about as well. I will fight. The Zealot gets chased. Widowmine's going to settle. You are going to be seen, obviously. That is a Widowmine field. Oh, that's bad splash if it lands into the center there. Something to think about. Fire will come through. A couple of force fields are going to drop. It's actually interesting because Clem is going to struggle, I think, against the Zealots if the mines don't hit. Well, yeah, then the mines just absolutely collapse on the Zealots. However, new Zealots from the top side. Well, that's a cleanup from herO, but I still feel like he's struggling in just army supply-wise. As Clem gets reinforcements, I mean, Clem's issue is that he can't kill Zealots quickly because he's very Marauder heavy, but the thing is as well, is herO doesn't have anything beyond the Zealots, right? A few Phoenix in the sky. The Zealots are going to come charging down again. Marauder's going to get hunted. You see the Zealots continue to chase. Another Widowmine shot goes off. Every Widowmine is splashing so many of these units down as well. It's scrappy, it's messy, but I think Clem is going to keep surviving. That said, herO is doing all of this while building into the 4th base back at home. The +1 attack is coming up, so he is improving his position. He is getting into a better spot. Fire pulls back again. As the Phoenix are going to be there. Medevac is going to get taken out. Second Medevac taking shots as well. I mean, Widowmine here is going to connect in. Phoenix taking hits. So many of these Phoenix are going to get low. So let's go down one more time. I think we've killed every single Medevac in this game, however. So Clem has no healing available in his bio units. That's surely got to be a problem as we continue in this game. Phoenix come back over. The Zealots are going to come with them. I will stim again. The Zealots are charged up. And the +1 attack finishing soon. The concussive shell is on the way now currently as well. Get that concussive shell started on the side of Clem. Marine Marauder, Medevac all coming by. Zealots and High Templars warp into the upper left corner as well. Storm is going to be on its way, so herO will have that option for him. This Widowmine will connect. Once one of them got picked off, the other goes down. Clem is figuring out which position to defend in. The gateway to the top side from herO continues to provide issues, as now Widowmines are hitting splash onto the SCVs as well. Low HP SCV is going to be easy pickoffs. Got some ghosts coming out, trying to EMP the Phoenix. Would be nice to actually stop some of these Phoenix from lifting and also get the shields off him. Easier targets for everything else after. Clem is down 20 workers or so. Again, the fact herO has been able to get to that fourth base during all of this, the work count good, and now continuing to settle into the, you know, game with the splash damage upgrades to Storm. And Storm coming up, +2 armor coming in, another EMP land towards Phoenix there. Got Marines and a Ghost coming back across. The Phoenix get turned away. Bio going to get up. Pylon goes down. Gateway going to be in trouble. And try and drop a CC in the front. The Phoenix will go bang, 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 and the command center takes a few more shots. Widowmine on burrows. We're going to step forward here. The Medevacs here to support as well. Command center does land, and the rest of the army of herO coming across from the center. I'm actually going to be able to get aggressive, but I'm scared because if you're getting aggressive, you're now attacking into Storms, and you're also attacking into Zealot reinforcements. First couple Storms, very good from herO. However, the Prism falls and the High Templars go down, so that's going to be the end of it. And while the first Storms were good, not having any further Storms may be a big issue. The Phoenix instantly go and say, maybe we counterattack. Let's, try and distract you. Let's try and take your attention away. So they try and do something over there. Again, a couple more Vikings, Marines, the Ghost, the +2 coming up as well. Widowmine still building on the front of that fourth base. We lift up and a few more bio units going down again. The +2 attack, the Blink coming up, the Nexus about to finish up in the front. We do have ourselves a few more units moving about. The Pylon going to take a few more shots also. We do have a couple of Zealots getting hit at the moment. So damage continues to be done. Ghost is going to snipe. And is taking shots. Again, +2 attack coming through. The Starport producing. The Medevacs, Marines, and Marauders all continue into play. We do have ourselves 6 more Zealots. Disruptors as well. Continue in production. herO continues to build up in this game. What a great game this one's turned into. What was that Widowmine shot like? Yeah, splashes the Phoenix. Oh no! It was the second shot that actually killed those Phoenix. Was there a second mine? Oh, I kind of missed that. Hang on, let me, I'm going to watch that back. First Widowmine shot went off. What actually blew up the Phoenix the second time around? I think it was a second mine that fired. I didn't even really see it properly on the second time around, man. herO has lost 12 Phoenix in this game. The fact he still has 4 on the map is incredible. He's built so many, but it has just been scrappy years. Actually, wasn't that bad. Yeah, I mean, I guess in the end we do lose those Marauders that split forward, and we are going to kill 2 Disruptors. I don't hate it for Clem. It's not like that was free damage. Losing 2 of the Disruptors makes it a trade rather than just a pick-off. +3, +2 still on the way out. Medevacs will load up. They're going to boost to the south. Command center in the front going to finish up in a moment. A couple more Disruptors coming in. The Nexus is producing. Battery, cannon, +3 armor all on the way. The Zealot's going to try and charge forward there. The Planetary Fortress good to push back and play defense. Another couple of Disruptor shots coming through. Good Storm lands on the Bio Army. Going to load over here, and Clem is going to get a similar to the natural. Man, we're not really seeing Clem truly get aggressive this game because he's been so much on the back foot and defending. There's a Planetary Fortress in the center there that's going to be taking a lot of shots as SCVs will begin to repair it. The Disruptor shot doesn't really reach too much just yet. SCVs are going to start dying to the Disruptor. It's going to be a difficult base to keep alive, and it will fall. The question is, how much do we kill as Clem coming out of this? He loses 15 SCVs. He's still in the natural. He eats a massive Storm. right in his face. On the other side of the map, we're finally forced to lift off just before he kills off the Nexus. At least those units are still in the medevacs and active, so they will be able to look for more damage over the next few moments as the +3, +2 about armor about to be done. It's going to be equal upgrades. Here will retake the +3 armor. I'm just going to fire a few probes going down. 3 workers dropping so far. EMP landing. Disruptors taking damage. The rest of the bio coming across. I'm just going to see our Stalkers getting hit. Going to get back into the front there. Another Disruptor shot fires but does not land. We continue back and forth. Another good EMP coming down. High Templar turned away. The Nexus still taking damage. The Zealots step up. Stalkers warp in. As we play defense, finally this drop play of Clem has been shut down. First time Clem got aggressive in a while, and it did a lot, to be fair. Definitely took some attention of herO, if nothing else. Clem still leading supply-wise. Good army advantages. We actually see both the forward bases going to be coming under attack. Clem's gold, herO's just forward up the base. This time the planetary force of Clem will hold, gets a disruptor in the process. He's going to completely overwhelm the forces of herO on the right-hand side as he comes through. That Nexus will take shots. Probes are going to go down. Nexus is going to get killed. 28 probes dead from herO, down to 46 workers only. Now Clem has an army and eco advantage, but the disruptor shot tries to take advantage, somehow doesn't find its way onto the main clunk of units there. Clem somehow finding a corner to escape in. Storm on the bottom as he tries to force Clem to back away again. 17 minutes on El Dorado, and this game has been pure chaos. As Bio is going to get the Stalkers, they blink for a Liberator, but that's going to be punished as multiple Stalkers drop on down. Another Disruptor shot is going to get some Marauders and Marines. More Disruptor shots are going to get Marauders and Marines. Another Disruptor shot. This time it's not going to get anything. It's too far away, but yeah, Clem still has a little bit too much. And with an army lead and the worker lead, I actually think at this point Clem is moving into such a good position. The 2 Colossus from herO are completely against the grain of this game, which has been about chaos and activity and movement and splitting your army up. Colossus won't really let you do that, but if you can take a straight up big fight, maybe Clem's army is not built for that either. Dealing with those Colossus will be an issue for Clem also, right? So that's going to be an interesting kind of question mark deep into this game. If the Colossus can save herO, I actually think they're going to be more of a problem than they are in Aid. As Clem drops into the main base, recall already used on... that's not a lot of units, that's a bunch of sentries. As we are going to see the Disruptor shots, though! Bang, bang! And Clem says goodbye to a bunch of his units. He does get pushed back from the main base. The recall scared him away. And he will have to reset and resettle and try and find another fight in the near future. And breathe. Because I don't think we've stopped talking for about 5 minutes. And start again. Stop breathing because Clem's back in the main base. And herO's pushing forward. First EMP lands. Colossus already hurting. Good split forward on a few Marines, but they get met by Colossus fire. Disruptors taking out their own Zealots there. Oh, the split goes wrong for Clem. He eats 1 Disruptor. He's going to eat 2 Disruptors. Clem not finding his way out of that one. The Orbital lifts. He plays the retreating game, but the High Templars could storm those SCVs. The Colossus can put some work in. The SCVs are going to turn into tanks as they are going to turn on that army. EMP hits every High Templar. Storms are taking out the equation. They will not continue. The Nexus in the main goes down. Production is falling. herO is not exactly rich. Replacing that is going to be a struggle. Sense Town in the front goes down as well as herO continues to make stuff happen with his main army. Finds himself at home with some storms, with some army, gets the cleanup. Dropper Clem goes down. 45 workers each in this game. Army supplies within 15 of each other, but Clem getting the jump on the tech units. 1 Disruptor goes down. The other 2 fire, but do not land too heavily. A Liberator sieges up amongst this. The Colossus already dropping. Archons take a step up as the medevacs heal whatever they can. There's not a lot. A few Marines, a Marauder, a Ghost. However, it's enough to get rid of the Colossus. A few Stalkers trying to save the day, but the Prism falls. The Stalkers blink. A final stand perhaps, but the Clem Vikings can land to take out the Stalkers, and that will be everything of herO. Cleaned out, gutted, and his army is now non-existent as Clem muling the forward base from afar. I'm not sure if that was intentional. Plus 2 ship weapons finishing on top of all of that as Clem wins the final scrap in this game, I think. I do not think herO has a bounce back from that one. He does not. He types GG, and Clem is going to take a 2-0 victory in a game that was absolutely and truly ridiculous. Absolute, utter chaos here on El Dorado.